Hello, and welcome to the lesson. Today we'll be talking about formatting lists. I'll show you how to change default numbering settings and how to create nested lists. We'll finish up with an example of a horizontal list. Let's take a look at an ordered list. You may remember this one from the previous lesson. Now I'd like to change the initial numbering value. First, I'll add the Start attribute to the OL opening tag. Next, I'll type number 6 inside the quotes. When I refresh the browser, you can see that the list really begins with number 6. Notice that numbers of following list items changed automatically. But what if I wanted to assign one number to two different cities? First, choose a list item. Next, add the Value attribute and set the value to the desired number. Keep in mind that the Value attribute always has a higher priority than the Start attribute. Let's refresh the browser. As you can see, both New York and Moscow have the same number assigned. The numbers of the cities after Moscow have been automatically changed so that they match the new order. Now I'd like to extend the numbered list of cities with an unordered list of streets. First, I'll change the numbered list back to its original format. Next, I'll add the UL element inside the item I wish to extend. Notice that I inserted the element right inside the LI element. The name of the street is enclosed within an LI element. As you can see, the street name has appeared right after the New York item. The browser works with this nested list a bit differently than with a regular list, meaning that it looks like a level 2 list. An empty circle bullet has been added automatically and the item is indented. If we created more list levels, the browser would again indent them and style them differently from the others. Let me add some more streets to complete the list. The syntax of nested lists can become complicated very quickly. It's an excellent idea to indent individual lines of code, as you can see here in our sample code. After refreshing the browser, the streets are aligned vertically. Now I'll show you how to align lists horizontally. Again, I'll be using one of our previous lists. Horizontal lists are often used for creating website navigation. Before we start, let me just edit the comment over here. All adjustments will be done using CSS within the header of the website. First, I'll disable list bullets and other default formatting. I'll type UL and add a pair of curly brackets. Next, I'll add the list style type property and set the value to none. When I refresh the browser, you'll see that all the bullets have disappeared. Now we need to disable the line breaks after all list items. I'll type ULLI and again add curly brackets. Next, I'll add the display property and set the value to inline. This will disable the line breaks after each list item. Let's refresh the browser. As you can see, the items are now aligned horizontally. However, the list now looks a little indistinct. Let's try to increase the padding of individual items. I'll add the padding right property and set the value to 30 pixels. When I refresh the browser, you can see that the list looks much better. In this lesson, you learned the basics of formatting HTML lists. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll look forward to seeing you the next time.